What's up, guys? You're back with Pate and Matt from the EverGrind Clothing Company channel. We're about to break a couple things down before we do. Matt is wearing our Tombstone tee, long sleeve. We got it coming in short as well. We have a Tombstone tank top. On the long sleeve, we got the EG for EverGrind on the front. On the back, we have the Tombstone styling done by Brian Bortle, former Vicious player. Let you guys check it out. Right there, it says drills get kills at the top, sacrifice on each side, and we are EverGrind coming down, and then family at the bottom. Because I'm gonna be honest, sacrifice, a lot of drills, and having your boys, together, your family. That's how you win events.
Story of paintball.
And that's what the Tombstone long sleeve, Tombstone sweat wicking under jersey and tank tops are all about, is that sacrifice. So Matt, quick question before we talk about the Atlantic City brackets. We've already dropped a couple little knowledge bombs that Matt doesn't feel that X Factor will make top 4 and that Uprising will. So bold predictions.
It's a bold one.
But here's a question, Matt. You played on Vicious. A lot of people want to know, will Vicious ever come back? Will Vicious ever rise again?
We're looking for the 2021.
2021.
Yeah. That way, at that point, we've had a couple good vacations in.
Yeah, 2021 is a good time.
Brian's kid will be old enough that he'll be able to leave and not really miss him as much.
True story, true or false, Brian wants to have like 6 kids.
I believe it's 4.
Okay, but Emily wants 6.
It's a lot, yes.
Emily's Brian's wife, and she wants to birth a nation.
Yeah.
Small little nation.
Keep the Bortles going.
Yeah, so 2021, by that time Brian will be on his 4th or 5th kid, maybe.
No.
So he's got to get with it, because he's only got 4 years, so he's got about pop.
Yeah.
So
it might be, give or take a year. Well, we got a lot of sponsorship. Like contracts take a while. To pull the big names off other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I know that you guys were talking about when you came back. It was going to be a big deal.
It will be. It will be.
Huge. So let's take a look at this Atlantic City Open bracket. All right, starting out, we have Heat, Russian Legions, Thunder, PC Katana. Matt and I both said that PC Katana comes out of that bracket with 2 wins.
That's what we're striving.
Who's their outer bracket game?
Boom.
Oh my God, so that's a good. We've already beat them once this season.
You can't go in overconfident because obviously they beat Dynasty an event or 2 ago, so obviously they do have talent on the team.
Boom's good this year.
But
they beat Dynasty. They look good in a lot of matches.
On our track record and the way that we've been performing in practice, I feel like we'll beat them.
So
Thunder, little birdie told me, Map Chim and Mitch is not playing for them this event. Mitch is their good center player. So for Thunder.
Yeah, why? Matt plays like every point.
Yeah, we're not getting that far in why or who, but that's what I was told. But you can't ever count out, I honestly can't remember the name of their snake player. He's pretty good. And
he's real young.
And then you have Corey in the back, just quarterbacking people, and you can't ever count him out because that dude, I've seen him just switch sides at perfect times and catch a kill, and then it turns into, a 2-on-1.
Like old school Damien Infamous style.
Yeah. Yeah, but he has perfect timing. The dude's been doing it for a long time. He's a good player, so can't overlook him. But I'm gonna pull for my guys.
Let's talk about Houston Heat starting off the bracket. Matt's a coach of PC Katana. I used to play for PC Katana. That's why we were like PC Katana first. Houston Heat, top of that bracket. What do we see? Is anybody gonna keep them from Sunday? Do we know their out of bracket game?
It's X Factor.
Okay.
Yeah. They're always going to put up good teams. They're going to put up good numbers. I'll be interested to see if they give some of the newer guys more spins. Ronnie got quite a bit last event.
He looked good last event.
But
they didn't play him in the...
I would like to see Devin and Nico getting more spins than what they were.
So here we go. Will Heat beat Russian Legion? Prelims.
Oof.
See, that's like that grudge match.
I think that's a 50-50 game.
They said Fedorov, like, every time he plays them, he gets excited. Like, my thing is, like...
At that point, I'm going with the Russians.
That's what I'm saying. When you get, like, wild Fedorov...
Russian Legion.
Yeah, that's what I'm
not
saying.
Russians Heat.
I'm following you because when you got Fedorov being like, oh, wow, like I'm gonna get to the box, they're doing what? Oh no, I'm playing Dorito side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying he does that. I'm just saying like former coaches of Houston Heat have said that maybe he's a wild man sometimes on the box.
I mean, they're gonna do well. I think that'll be a close, like it's gonna be a close game. Then like I do believe Heat will beat Thunder. It's hard. I mean, do I think PC Katana has a chance to beat them? Yes. The overall statistics is gonna say no.
I say, God, I'm not even gonna say what I think the score is gonna be. It's not that bad, but I just can't throw that out to my boys. Okay, so he comes out of that bracket. We've already said.
Well, two teams come out.
Wait, I'm waiting on that. Yeah. So do we say the Russians come out or PC Katana comes out? We'll wait on that because we got PC Katana beating Thunder. We've got them beating.
Boom. But we would have to. You need to win another game, and it would come down to numbers.
Yeah.
And then we'll let the cards show on that.
So, next bracket. Impact, Revo, Dynasty, AC. Easily the most difficult bracket, I think.
Yeah. The wrinkle in there is that put Revo making Sunday last event in the tier 2. That's why Dynasty and AC is lower.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Impact and AC is going to come out of that bracket.
Will this layout affect AC's slower style play?
I think it will, but those guys adapt really well. And I think by them coming out of the bracket, it's going to be Dynasty and them is going to come down to a point margin.
Here's another question. Will the layout slow down so much by Sunday that it's back to AC style of play? Because here's the thing, like I'm going to be honest, the reason that AC does well, and people are like, they're slow team, like that just means that at the start of the tournament on Friday, that they basically play Sunday style paintball
all the way through. And that's, a lot of people hate on it, but you can't hate on them doing well.
My favorite
They beat so many teams.
My favorite PSP team of all time, Strange. That was their method.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even in 10-man. Okay, so we've got Impact AC coming out of there. Bracket C. Damage, Outlaws, Uprising, and Aftershock.
Damage and Uprising.
So a lot of people online /PB Nation /Instagram are saying this is going to be an Aftershock field. I do not think so because I think this is a Friday Aftershocks field. I think Saturday it's not.
I think the problem with Aftershock right now is they have way too big of a gap of experience. So you have guys.
What about PC Katana though? You're pulling them possibly coming out of the bracket. You're saying, and then Aftershock has Nick and.
That's the problem. Not Nick, but the problem will be that with Nick and Carl.
Everybody else is
so far behind. And those guys are really, really good semi-pro players. They haven't made that jump in. I'm talking about everybody else on Aftershock.
So why are you saying a team of semi-pro players and PC Katana?
Because they play more of as a unit.
So they've been together, whereas Aftershock's new.
Where you can see like the guys like Nick and Carl.
Frustrated?
They get frustrated at the situation and the other players on the team. Like, go and watch the game right now that PB Nation put out of X Factor and Heat, and then Aftershock and Uprising, and it's a clear cut that you'll see that.
Like, split pit?
Like, not necessarily split pit, but body language.
Interesting. Do you think Bruno's coaching style feeds into that?
No.
Interesting.
I think a lot of times he does make good decisions. A lot of guys just don't listen well.
Gotcha. So coming out, we got Damage and Uprising there. The next one is X Factor, Infamous, Iron Man, Boom. And I think this is going to be a bloodbath.
I still, like, in this one, the top two teams, X Factor and Infamous, are going out.
Will Iron Man win two matches? Who's Iron Man's out of bracket?
Thunder.
Yes, they will.
They'll win two.
So
if the game against Boom, they don't get a bunch of penalties. If they get a bunch of penalties, Boom will beat them.
That is a strong, good call. So then coming in, we've got no upsets across the top. So every tier 1 team makes it in.
Yep.
And the next one we have, so we got to go back to A. So who makes it in from bracket A?
Heat and Russians.
Heat and Russians, okay. So on tier 2, Revo and Outlaws you don't have making it in. On tier 3, you have Uprising making it in. On tier 4, you have AC.
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm kind of good with that. I do think PC Katana wins 2 matches. First time they've won 2 matches. I think this is a big event for them. Again, both of us just love those guys. Matt coached for them. I played for them. Like,
Our goal is to make Sunday by World Cup.
Make Sunday by World Cup. I love it. You know, putting in lots of work too. Lots of drills.
Yeah.
Lots of going to the field. You know, those guys, they don't practice with each other every weekend, but, you know, I see on Instagram all the time, they're out there, you know, 3 case day.
We had a practice that was a non-layout practice that we shot 90 cases, and we did nothing but individual gun skill drills.
That's like heat style situation. So awesome. So you guys heard it here. You've heard our top 4, our top 8 picks. Going out of the prelims for the NXL Atlanic City Open. Check us out, Matt Sossman on Instagram, Pate G. Smith on Instagram, also EverGrind Clothing Co. Hey, if you like something you see on one of our casts, we've got them for sale. The website launches July 3rd. You can now message us on pre-sale, and we'll literally send you an invoice. You know, ship it out next day too. We've already got units going out.
$20 for anything
Right now. It's none of them are going to be $20. Our price is going to start at $22 and go up depending on the material and the cut. Like our sweat wicking under jerseys are going to be the most expensive, followed by long sleeve, followed by short sleeve, followed by tank top, followed by short sleeve. And yeah, so check us out, EverGrind Clothing Co. We got lots of stuff popping off. This is the beginning. We've got more design dropping. Designed by paintball player Brian Bortle. Great guy, one of Matt and my friends, lives here in Omaha. But yeah, check us out, EverGrind Clothing Co. And again, enjoy the Atlanic City Open. Thanks a lot.
Fatality. Finish her. Finish her. Finish her. Finish her. Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.